Hey kids, it's your dad Joanna. Welcome back to Dream Daddy, the dad dating sensation that's sweeping the nation courtesy of the incomparable Vixie B, who bought me this copy of the game. In the last episode, we finished up our date with Damien, which took a turn for the tragically gothic in the literature sense, not the subculture sense, when his son Lucian tried to bury another person alive, so that was awkward. I also broke his gargoyle statue, which was also awkward. And now we are going to get coffee, or slash we already got coffee, and we are here with Matt going to a record store, so hopefully we don't completely heck this up like we did the gargoyle, and the trying to find Matt in the concert, and the Pokemon minigame with Brian. So, you know, we're 0 for 3.
Yeah, sounds great.
Have you ever been here before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Shrimpton's Comes Alive. Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. I think I've already found me some good stuff, Matt. Oh, you were talking about music. Walls at the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. Few people mill about flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point? I think that's the point, Stanley. There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but really I just think it's nice to collect records. Good, because that first thing is really pretentious. It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as well. Remember when we were kids and would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs? Stanley, do not bring that up. That was a very dark time, and we are better as a species for having passed it.
Oh!
And maybe you should listen really special. Mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. I should make him a mixtape. Why don't you just make a playlist? I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsploitation. I think I've seen a few nunsploitation movies in my time. I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Why, Matt? Are you offering to slurp me up? I'm sorry. Not fucking vanilla, that's for... Well, actually, I really like vanilla milkshakes. That's really boring. I think I'm gonna go with cookies and cream or purple. Purple. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Daffodil Mountain Spring, Camouflage, Summer Breeze, Spring, Power Violence, Cherry Blossom. I think Daffodil Mountain Spring. What's your favorite ambient sound? Star Trek Bridge ambience, Howls of the Bone Chorus. Rain. What's your dream vacation spot? Inside an active volcano, living off the fat of the land in Ibiza, starting a new life in the Baltics. Starting a new life in the Baltics. What's your deepest, darkest fear? Oh my god, Matt, you were just cracking open my soul like it's lobster. Oh my god, these are all so incredibly real. Fuck, how do I choose just one? I fear I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. Matt thinks for a moment. Oh, I know just the thing. Matt runs to the other side of the store, end of the store, and returns holding a record behind his back. Between his back, yeah, that's the thing that people do. He shows it to me. This is RAP music by Killer Mike. Sounded like you wanted some mean stuff. This album is actually produced by LP, so you could technically consider it a predecessor to all the Run on the Jewels stuff they've been doing. Whoa, dude, thanks for the recommendation. You're gonna have a great time with it, promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Are you single? So I can introduce you to my daughter. Usual stuff today, Matt. Just my pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Are these actual bands? I feel like I should be taking notes. This is just like when I read Phonogram, and I'm always like, oh, I should make notes of all the music that they mention, because these could be really, really good. And then I never do. I always listen to the same 10 fucking show tunes on Spotify because I'm garbage. Tight. Cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Oh god, she sees right through me. I'm going to have to start my new life in the Baltics right now. Right goddammit now. Who's the nerd? That nerd is my buddy Stanley. Stanley, this beacon of human charm, is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. I also respond poorly to criticism. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
Hey.
You know it. The Third Wave's gonna do a special acoustic performance. I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on? Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here, if you want to embarrass yourself in public, asshole.
Hey.
You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything.
I don't know if I should.
I will maybe they'll be playing. If only.
Hey.
Finish paying for my record and we head out of the store. Alright, open mic night it is. This should be great. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record store like that since Vans had shag carpeting. That was also a dark time, and we are better as a species for having moved on, Stanley. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. Yeah, I understand that. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through schools, of being so poor I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. Yeah, like how Evanescence reminds people of being 12 and angsty. All that stuff. Listening to those songs reminds me of those moments in my life. Yeah, now that I think about it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. This is getting really real about... Really real. Wow, I'm an English major. Really earnest and honest about the impact of music as an art form, which I like. And then that even reminds me of a younger me going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Of course they did. Parents always know. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Are we gonna get high together? What time is it? It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where'd you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know. Oh my god, are we two, like, 30-somethings going to have to hit up Pablo for weed? But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? I want that more than anything. Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop.
Hey.
Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, I'm deaf and you don't speak English. You make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me you'll raise the hand like she was your own. You realize weed has been legalized in this state, right? I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. Promise me. I swear. Oh, here's our guy.
What?
Coming around the corner from one of those nasty grease dumpsters. Shrouded in darkness is a lean figure dressed in all black. Is Damien our weed guy? Excuse me, Mr. Drug Man. Surprise. Close enough. Person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucy, Damien's son. Who sent you? We're cool, man. We're cool. Hold on.
What?
Saying that you're cool is like the first indicator that you're not cool. Says cool. Ooh, for all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, we just leak. Shut up! Prove you're cool. Do heroin in front of me. Kill a human being. How are we supposed to prove that you're cool? Or we're cool. Smoke all this weed right now. Need to know that you're down, or I bolts. Show him you're not wearing a sight mutually assured destruction. What fucking extensive knowledge of current drug lingo. Look, man, we're trying to buy drugs from you, and we know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us, we have dirt on you. We're in this together. We ride together, we die together. Look, it's fine, I get it. Buzz, come. Ollie said you were coming. Right, now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Do. I don't know what the Let's Make a Deal theme song is. How much do you want? One weed. Yeah.
Hey.
He means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much? What? Oh my god. Take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened.
Hey.
Is this going to affect my relationship with Damien, the fact that I just bought drugs from his son? I won't tell your dad if you don't. I'm not going to tell your dad, dude. I don't know who your dad is. Hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. Here, I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree. It's probably fucking oregano. We are about to smoke oregano with Matt. That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off of public property before we smoke this. Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Carmen sees us having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs. Awesome, let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Whoa, what a collection. I've been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. I had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house. If you say so.
Oh.
But you're a guest in my house. Are we just going to Canadian at each other for the next 10 minutes? Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. Beatnik tobacco, Stanley? Starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Never was too good at this. Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter in the blunt, I think? Is that the term? What the kids say? And I take it. Well, let's drugs. Open up the nug. Smoke some of that gateway drug. Rip that Gulf fairway. Rip that Gulf fairway. Yes, let's do that. Light the joint and inhale deeply. I start coughing almost immediately. Don't even lie, Stanley. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pop drugs have gotten a lot more potent since the last time I smoked. Yeah, there have been a lot of advances in cultivation of marijuana and specific brands, I'm given to understand. Not that I know from personal experience. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a bit. Should this sting this much, or am I just a baby? Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh, thank God. Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Takes another hit and winces. Yeah, this is oregano. Fucking called it, Lucian, you piece of shit! I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off. Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right. You don't need drugs to have a good time. The more you know. We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. Spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures of the two. Who's that? It's Carmencita's mom. Obviously.
I don't know if I should.
Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mom. She died when Carmencita was young. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, looking for something that doesn't remind the both of us of our dead fucking spouses, Stanley, you garbage heap. Spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads Stillness the Dancing. Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah.
I mean,
Stanley, stop talking about his dead wife. That was the reason I was touring so much when I was young. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. That seems like a life some people only dream of. It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew you couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. Yeah, sleeping in vans is bad for your back. So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. Oh my God, this is so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told the same people the same thing after Alex died.
Hey.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play? I'm out of practice.
Man.
I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Have I told you about my band, the Communist Manifesto? Oh yeah? Oh fuck, am I going to have to play a piano? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer. No way, you had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies. Except for Communist Manifesto, which died tragically. Who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers. Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench. Oh, fuck. Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh, man. Let's see if I still got it. Spoiler alert, I don't still got it. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I'm tempted to go anywhere. Here's Wonderwall. But I'll stick with my ska roots. I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Wait, that was just smoke on the water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play. Deep Purple is always appreciated, nonetheless. Alright, buddy, can you top that? I should... Oh, come on. No, it's been a long time. I mean... Don't let your dreams be dreams, Matt. But also, I don't want to be pushy. Oh god. Maybe I should just drop it. Oh! I believe in you. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Oh god, I made the wrong choice. I should have left him alone. I'm a monster. I'm, okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. So one of his original works? This is so cool. Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man, that was killer. Are you gonna pull that out for the open mic night? Oh, no, I never played those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is. It's beautiful, just like your soul. Believe in yourself, Matt! Like I believe in you! Just like that song from The Wiz about believing in yourself. Ease on down the road.
Hey.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late and I decide that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to my door. Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, right? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know about anything about the health effects of smoking oregano. I think we'll be fine.
Hey.
Night, dude. I smile. Night. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. Knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing. Why do you smell like a pizza parlor? So, what's up? Also, do you know where I could buy a weed? Dad, I'm hungry. Wait, no. Hi, hungry. No! I'm Dad! Get dunked on, child. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo, you set it up, I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please, with extra oregano. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way, was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing. He played piano for me? Are you? Dude, that's like third base for a musician. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, let me break out my clock and spiel. I think I only know hot cross buttons, but we can work out the chord progression. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. We're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? I mean, it's their house. That song is stuck in my head all night. Don't tell me what to do, Dad, tip number 26. I will exercise however much I goddamn well please. 520 and puns grunge.
You know what? I'm down for an
getting
encore.
better at this. All right, well, I should probably check to see if there's going to be anything other than the dad book screen after this load screen. If there isn't, I'm going to call the episode here and let you guys know that I'm not going to just jump right into the open mic night. Oh, well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. Wonder if Amanda's still awake. The kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? My baby! I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? Crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, her knees hugged up against her body. My baby, what happened? Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? Are you okay? No, nothing happened. Go away. I don't want to push, but I care. But I don't want to push, but I care. Fuck it, I'm gonna push. Get out! Okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Shit! What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. God damn it, I'm a bad dad. I knew this would happen. I never should have had children. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. After 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning. She drops the frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on in school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before she's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her plate and storms out. Shit! Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is pure and adulterated fear. Shit, I skipped that too early. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knee, she would get up to try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood there in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. But I can't take her for ice cream anymore! She's not a little girl! If I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walking in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just... whatever it is. And you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. Food? Pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad. Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over, and this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. It's not stupid, sweetie. Your feelings are not stupid. This whole thing, I know I've been really weird lately, and it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. No, I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? Ooh, I only have 9 more minutes. I guess I should start from the top. So, you know how Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Yes, I do know that thing. Emma R. Emma R is the best friend. Emma P is the other one, right? Oh God, I'm a bad parent. I'm sorry, sweetie, I have memory problems. Best friend? You got it! Oh, thank God.
Yay!
Wow, proud of you. Anyway, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P, and I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both the Emmas, Grace, and Noah all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They told me they were busy studying for the LKP final. Yikes, that is rude. Another important piece of information is God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and that's a thing. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama then, so I just keep quiet and keep going about my business. Oh God, is Emma R dating Noah? And then one day I invite everyone out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than like 60 seconds, they're busy like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, but we were out of chips and I really wanted nachos. That's totally understandable, sweetie. So I go to the mall anyway.
Aww.
I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. Those little brats. I will set all of their houses on fire. I'll do it with a tennis racket. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. Oh my God. That two-faced little. I am gonna kill her. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does. And Emma R just like glares at me. Grace. Nothing is coming up. Who's Grace? Grace is the... gossipy one? I know. Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. No, baby. But anyway, nobody was saying anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and feeling embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day. I immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? I am still following, sweetie, I promise, but I have to call the video here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, comment on, and subscribe to the Gameazons channel. As always, I'm your dad, Joanna. Be good to each other, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.